Hello, fellow pot collectors. This is Tara, and I've changed my name of the channel. It's now called Funkoholic. So I am Funkoholic, named Tara. Silly, I know. Anyways, I have so much today. I just don't know what to do. I have pops. I have a special Harry Potter item. It's not real. I have two special Harry Potter items. They're not pops, but oh well. I also have an answer to a huge question people ask, and that question is, why don't my pops glow in the dark? When they're glow in the dark, I have one that glows, but I'm here. I don't think that's a glow in the dark one. Whatever. But you have a pop and it maybe has green or blue and it says glows in the dark, but it doesn't. Well, I've got an answer for that. Also, please excuse me if I scream out in pain. I had another test at the doctor today and it hurt because um, the ultrasound, and they just went up here so far. So this is swollen, this is swollen down here a little bit. I took a pain pill. Okay, I took 2 pain pills, and um, I'm not in so much pain, but I still have some. So, there we go. Okay, so let me just jump right in. And I had this one, so I'm going to start with this. I'm collecting Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children. Here are 2 peculiar children. Hello. These are the twins. Now, I have all of them except one, and I've ordered him. And I will be, so then I'll be a completist on this set. Now I got to tell you, these didn't come in the mail. I actually got to go pop hunting. I know a lot of people say toy hunting, but I don't really buy any toys. To me, these aren't toys. So I went pop hunting yesterday with my husband, who was nice enough to take me into the big city, and we had a great time. Oh, the guy. Okay, if you are ever in Eugene, Oregon, like somebody's name is Eugene. There's a place called Radar Toys. It is spectacular. Their pops are very well priced. They're like $11 for pretty much everything, but they have sales, and they have it's just an amazing store. They have Hikaris. I have 3, but I can't say it. And now my mouth is dry. And my husband took my water. Oh, his coffee's over there, though. Of course, then you'd have to watch me throw up. Okay, dry mouth and all. So, anyways, so none of these are gonna, except one. I did get one, and I will complain about it, but it's just me. So these are the twins. And if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, it's very strange. And I recommend the book highly. I recommend the movie too. They're both awesome. I have to take it. It's cool that they put tape on and all, but I just can't take it out. I don't want to. I'm sorry. They're twins, and if you can tell, they're drinking. I have problems with this. They're drinking out of a straw, which is stuck in here. So that kind of gives you, and these burlap sacks come off, but you don't know what their peculiarity is until it does. And then you're like, oh, they should leave those on. So I got this one, and I got, where are the rest? Well, you know, I'll go through them as I go through them. So that's one down. Anyway, oh, I was telling you about Radar Toys. They're also online. I can't remember the man's name who was there yesterday, but he also has, he does the Radar Toys channel, and you might want to check it out. He does it for the store, and, you know, I'm sure he unboxes or does whatever it is he does for the channel, and it's just a wonderful place. I love it in there. And because I got to go in there, I have gotten, if you can hear that bird outside, that's a blue jay. We put our peanuts out today, and the blue jay just thought it was an excellent time to go and scream. So it's screaming. Oh, and they bring friends, like 8 of them out there, and they're not afraid of me at all, nor my BB gun. So here's another one. Okay, so I should have done this before, but I just didn't. So some of the horror pops have hit, and I'm sure you guys have gone out and gotten some. I thought I had gotten, oh, here it is. Okay. So some of the horror pops have hit, and they had some. So I grabbed some. I pre-ordered some, but luckily I only got one double. So this is Tiffany. If you aren't familiar with Tiffany, she is Bride of Chucky, which is what she is on the back of the box. Tiffany isn't my favorite character at all, but horror is my genre of all. So I like to have horror. Miss Tiffany seems to have some blood on her bosom. I don't know why. And she has a nice dress on, and she needs her hair dyed to catch up with the rest of the blonde, which is obviously not blonde. But this is Tiffany from Bride of Chucky, and I would give her a 4. Basically, she's not scaring me. Even her look could be more sinister, or I don't know, her gray could be glow in the dark or something. Did I tell you how I have solved the mystery of why our pops aren't glowing in the dark? I've totally solved it, and it was simple and easy. Okay, so Tiffany. The next one I got from the horror series is from, okay, this is the movie series, so Norman Bates, and this is Norman Bates, not from the TV series. So I think this should have done the TV series, but this is from the movie. If you know the story, you'll know that Norman Bates is his own mother. Spoiler alert. And on his dagger of death, he has some blood. So he, she, whoever, whatever she considers himself, is been up to some really mean tricks. So that's Norman Bates, and I will open up Norman's box just for a really quick little peek. Norman, actually Psycho is such an amazing film. It was pretty much the first slasher film that was really a slasher film. And Norman has, I think, jeans up under his skirt. His hair is in a little bun. And he is, of course, wearing a wig because he didn't pull it down and we're seeing his hair. So, yeah, there you go. He looks pretty sinister. And I will give this character a 4 once again because I don't think he looks scary. I mean, he looks like your grandma who didn't put her wig on right. I don't know. She just doesn't. Oh, now I see the Psycho movies in the back. Also, what they should have done was have the blonde woman who is Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. Lee. Her last name is Lee. Her first name is. My mind's gone. But they should have done her in a pop. Maybe in another wave they will. I have finished off, and I am a completist for my Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Zombies are my favorite horror things, as you can tell. That is my zombie bite with my infection spreading. So I needed Mrs. Featherstone, who looks like she met up with a nasty zombie, and Lady Catherine, who has a missing eye, and I don't remember why, and I just made a rhyme, and then Elizabeth Bennet, who is a badass zombie hunter. Yeah, there's a scene in the middle of the film where they go to this big fancy ball, and it gets attacked by zombies, and she takes over and just gets them all. I'm totally, Pacman is my absolute favorite. Is my absolute favorite game. I do like pinball also, but I'm slowly trying to get the set together. I have Blue Ghost, and I have Mr. and Mrs. Pacman, and now I have Clyde. Clyde's a little cutie, and you know, I'm not going to take everyone out of the house. By the way, I give all 3 of the Bennet sisters, whoever they are, whatever their names are, they all get a 5, and my cute little orange guy gets a 5 because he's adorable. He's ab fab. This movie comes out tomorrow, and I just can't. It's coming out on Thursday, so they want to try to jump the weekend and maybe add a little bit more money. And this is Annabelle. The story kind of started in The Conjuring, but you know, it wasn't as prevalent as it was in some of the films, and you will get a chance to see me undo her really quick. I think it's kind of strange, but her eye, which is cut open, on the box it's like slashed down, and on the you can see somebody try to make it a peace sign. And I don't know. Usually that's some kind of variant. It doesn't say it's a special edition or anything. And I did get it at Radar, so they don't have, as a rule, they have chases sometimes, but that's Annabelle, and she's really scary. Okay, I've got to find the other one. I have a really big finale piece, by the way. Absolutely really big. An awesome finale piece. I'm looking for the second one. Here it is. There is a new TV show that is hitting from DreamWorks called Troll Hunters. I'm sure it's a remake. And I only bought two of the trolls, Bular and I've been making funny voices all day, so I'm actually a little raw besides the injury from the... Anyways, this is Troll Hunters, and there are trolls, and they're very cute, and you should really have a look at them. Okay, I am going to open and show you what I found at Hot Topic yesterday as we did our hunt. This is from San Diego Comic-Con. Has a little sticker up here, and it's Harry Potter pewter keyring 9-piece set. What this is, and I would never use it as a keyring. Well, for one reason, because I can't open the damn thing. Ugh. You know, Bill's not here to open stuff for me. Ah, okay. It's opening. Open. Sesame. Open. Thank you. Okay. I guess I'll leave it at that. I thought these were exceptional. And what they are is these are wands. And up here's your key ring. And there's also a place to clip. There's Hogwarts symbol. They're pressed. And here is the golden snitch. And he's open and ready to fly away. So don't let it. This costs the same as it did at Comic-Con. It was $45. And I paid $45 for it, but I think I mentioned it that that over the weekend and even on, I think, Monday. Is that yesterday, day before? I don't know. I can't keep days straight. They had buy two, get one free of Harry Potter items for his birthday. So I guess it was last weekend. And so I bought 3 things. One's a purse, and I'm not going to bore you guys with a purse. And then that, and then this. Magical Creatures, Harry Potter, Bucky. One of my very favorite characters. One of my very favorite of the animals. They also had Fauks. I really wanted Fauks. I really wanted all of them. But these are 35. Excuse me. No, excuse me again. Yeah, $36.90. So that's a little steep, but if you buy two and get one free, that's kind of cool. So I did that, uh, and I give both of them obviously a 5. The buck beak is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love her to death. Next up are Lady and the Tramp. This is a two-piece set. The two-piece sets at Hot Topic are always, I think always $24.50. And I had a coupon that came with my order. Actually, I had two that came with my last two orders. So I hooked myself with this. So I was so excited. And the lady let us use both coupons because there was two of us, me and my husband, and you can't. It was $35 off of 50. So no, it wasn't. It was $15 off of 50, and you had to pay $35. The thing is, if you have an account and you buy a lot of stuff, they give you those $5, $10. Well, I had like $40, but I spent 20 of it, but I still had 20. So, and they let me combine them. So I got the $30 off, and then the 20, and then I had a 10% coupon I got somewhere, and she let me use all the coupons. So my order was 29 and Bill's was 36. And just the two, the twins were $24.50 and these were $24.50. The rest I basically got for free. They're also having buy one pop, get one 30% off. Now that's the one in Eugene. I don't know if they're all holding those. And their pops are almost always, their singles are almost always 3 for $30. So, you can't beat it with a stick. So I found another rock star, pop rock. This is Joey Ramone. I love the Ramones deeply because I saw them on stage at the Huntington Beach it wasn't a restaurant. It was like a bar and a concert venue. I got to see a lot of pretty cool people there, but the Ramones were by far the best. And they're all gone now. And I was so happy to see this pop. I was aware of it, but I had just never actually seen it out where I could buy it. But I saw it and I bought it. And Lady and the Tramp gets 5 and Joey Ramone gets 5. One thing is because the glasses are immensely cool, and he's holding the microphone by the whole thing instead of just, I can just hear him saying 1, 2, 3, 4 before every single song. I found Peter Pan flying, Hot Topic exclusive, and I have another one that is just the newer one, but this one is pretty good. $13 on Pop Hunter's Guide. I can't remember. It's where you put your collection so you know what the heck you have. And next, okay, I'm not a real big fan of Twilight at all, but I do like Dakota Fanning, And this is Dakota playing Jane of the Volturi Guard. And this is from the New York Comic Con, which is really starting to rival the San Diego Comic Con. The studios are going there now. They've got all the really cool companies that come in to sell their wares. And of course, you have to put up with looking at the Cullen brothers and Jacob Black and Bella and all that. And I wanted this because it was special and because I do like Little Miss. I can't remember her name now. Little Miss Sunshine. She's just wonderful, except she sparkles. Sparkling vampires, really? Okay, I also finished somewhere. Oh, if you haven't watched this on TV, the TV show is called The Strain, and it's on FX. And there is The Master, The Master, and then there's this one. He's actually a good vampire, but then, you know, that's relative. And then this is Dr. Goodweather. He used to work for the CDC, and when the vampire outbreak happened in Manhattan, he lost his job at the CDC because they pretty much were gone. And it was funny because it happens in Manhattan, and everybody just kind of ignores it for a long time. I guess I've been to New York City once, and I think that really would happen. It's just people don't look at you, and you know, some guy yelled at me really loud on the subway. I was like, shh, quiet. Okay. I'm not doing that yet. I got Hot Topic Special, and this is the Pink Ranger. My strain got 5 each also because they're just awesome ones. I have a set from Walmart, and they're not special editions, I don't think. I don't like them. They just look so cheap and yucky. So I bought this one and the Red Ranger I showed you yesterday because they're both metallic. So I'm just gonna get. I don't care if it's from the same store, from the same set, but they're gonna be awesome. I still have quite a few pops, plus the answer to the question, why don't our pops glow in the dark? I'm going to sign off right now. I'm at 28 minutes, and I'll be making another video right after this one, and then I'll put them both up. So if you wonder where I went to save time and show you what else I got. So, until a few minutes.